Okay, so this video that was put up on YouTube by the Southern Nevada Watchdogs, the commissioner, Tom Collins, is denying ever have saying, making that statement about the Bundys or supporters headed that way. He's expressing his concern for the situation. He has stated that he made calls, which there should be recordings of those calls, guys. If they're to a police department or anything like that, there should be a recording of those to verify what he's saying is true. So this man, after this incident, he resigned from his, he resigned as a commissioner. Let's see if I can show you guys real quick. Sorry, I'm typing with one hand here. Okay, Tom Collins, 2 years ago. So a year, well, let's just see. KTNV Channel 13 reported his resignation on August 10th, 2015. So what is that? Almost a year and a half after the Bundy incident, he resigns. Okay? But in his formal statement, whoops, I don't know why that's there. In his formal statements that he made while still the commissioner, he said he didn't make those statements. It was never said. So the Bundys, in Steve Meyer's motion, you know, he claimed that the Bundys were putting out false information, which was driving people there. The defense has proven that the statements made by the Bundys are actually true. But what I don't think is being addressed is, since the government evidence is coming forward, everything these men are accused of is actually what the federal government did. Okay? I would be interested to know those calls that Collins made that I know had to be recorded. Do they validate what he says or what was put out by this other individual claiming that he said these things? You know, did he really say these things, or was the message put out there as a part of the entrapment scheme that, you know, claiming that Tom Collins made those statements? Because what we can see is a year and a half later, the commissioner resigns. 2 years, 2.5 years later, he's pulled over for a DUI. He claims a couple years after the incident that he's going to run for North Las Vegas mayor, which he didn't do. And then that's when he gets, a year later, he gets arrested for the DUI. So, that he pled no contest to. So you can clearly see that the man's life is on a downhill spiral since that comment came out. I can go back to the post again. Facebook post. And we'll look up John Lamb again. Just so I can get this guy's name. I keep forgetting people's names. I'm not good with names. I'm good with specifics about a situation or event. That's what I have a tendency to remember, not so much the names of the people involved. Okay. So, according to Bushman's Facebook page post, you know, the commissioner, Tom Collins, said these things. You better have funeral plans. He called people inbred bastards and things of that. So I would be interested to know if it's true. If Collins can produce recordings, or if the defense could get a hold of recordings to validate what Collins is saying, because his career has been on a downhill spiral ever since these comments were posted on Bushman's Facebook page. You know, he came out publicly in a commission hearing, said he didn't make these statements. A year and a half later, he resigns from a position. 2 years later, he says he's going to run for North Las Vegas mayor, which he didn't do. And then a year after that, he gets pulled over and arrested for a DUI, which he pleads no contest to. So this guy's, political career is over. His life is on a downhill spiral. I would be interested to know if he actually said these things, because these comments are what prompted many people that were going out there to go ahead and grab their guns. This is what prompted Eric Parker to bring his firearms. So was this commissioner set up? Did he really say these things? Or was this all part of the plan of Daniel P. Love to take out certain individuals? So that's what I have right now. I'm still got information. I'm waiting to come in, guys, and I'll keep you up to date.